Take a second to think about a world where the heart of college sports, which is the passion, the camaraderie, the spirit of the competition, is overshadowed by pesky dollar signs and endorsement deals. Think about young athletes who were once defined by the love of their game and their dedications to their studies, now having no pride in their schools whatsoever, only playing to get paid. As we dive into the controversial topic of NIL money in college sports, I want you to really consider whether or not we should really allow the pursuit of profit to redefine what college athletics really stands for. Today, I want to address a topic that has sparked significant debate in recent years in the world of athletics and academics in college: the introduction of NIL money in college sports. First of all, let's start off with what NIL really stands for. It stands for name, image, and likeness. According to ESPN, NIL refers to a person's legal right to control how their name and image is used, including commercially, for which athletes are then financially compensated for. However, since it's been permitted in 2021, it has become quite a distraction from college athletes' educational journey. While some see it as a progressive step forward in fairness and equity in the schools, I stand before you to argue that NIL money should not be a part of college sports. It really undermines the integrity of collegiate athletes, creates disparities amongst the athletes, and distracts from the primary purpose of college, which is education. College sports have always been about amateurism, the idea that athletes play for the love of the game, school pride, and personal growth. NIL money introduces a professional element into college sports, where athletes may be more focused on self-promotion rather than the team goals, with some athletes earning large sums of money and others not earning that much at all. The team-first mentality could easily erode, as athletes prioritize their own brand over team success. This shift undermines the sense of teamwork and purpose that has long been a defining characteristic of college sports. With NIL money, there's a risk of losing the pride of the players for the school. Often, players will just enter the transfer portal if anything's going wrong, which is like putting your name into a hat, and different schools around the country can offer you the opportunity to play for them. But most times, players will just seek out the schools with the largest market and budget to make them the most money. Not all athletes will benefit equally as well from these opportunities. The star players on successful teams in high-profile sports such as baseball, football, soccer, and basketball are likely to attract the larger endorsement deals. In contrast, the less predominant athletes or those in lesser-known sports may struggle to secure any financial support at all. This discrepancy can lead to resentment amongst teammates, as some athletes receive larger financial rewards, while some go unnoticed, creating a division amongst teammates. Furthermore, smaller colleges and programs may find it challenging to compete for talent against larger institutions, which the larger institutions can offer greater NIL opportunities, which ultimately diminishes the competitive balance that characterizes college sports. This creates unfair and often lopsided competition. The larger schools with the larger budgets do well over the smaller schools, who now offer no competition whatsoever. Not only are the athletes affected by this, but the coaches often veer away from providing their players with all the knowledge that they would need, since players can just get up and leave and bring all the team secrets with them to other teams, which would give them a competitive advantage. Programs also may feel pressure to provide financial incentives to secure top talent, which leads to a culture of corruption that undermines the integrity of college athletes. The values of sportsmanship, teamwork, and fair play could be overshadowed by financial greed, which damages the reputation of the institutions that have long prided themselves on the educational aspect of athletics. Once we allow financial incentives to infiltrate college sports, we open the door to a host of issues including recruitment violations such as under-the-table money and unethical practices. This can lead to a win-at-all-cost mentality, where integrity is compromised and the values of college athletics are simply just thrown out the window. There has been a recent example of this in college football, with the quarterback of the University of Las Vegas leaving his school and leaving his team behind over disputes regarding NIL money. In conclusion, while NIL money may seem attractive to some people, we must consider its broader implications for college sports. The integrity of athletics, the disparities it creates amongst athletes and teammates, and the potential distraction to the educational experience, it all paints a concerning picture of a future where money overshadows passion for schools. This is why I bring these points before you to really think about whether or not college athletes should be able to take out on NIL deals. Thank you for your time.